So when we ask the question to business leaders, looking at the data we've just seen and looking at what Jim Clifton challenges us to think about, you start to ask the question, so who's in charge of North Carolina's future? And when we asked that question to business leaders in 2013, it took a while to kind of tease out the answer, but the answer has come back pretty unresoundingly that when you say who's in charge of the future, there's only one answer. And the answer we're going to talk about today is via Vision 2030, which is our plan. You're in charge. So business is now in charge of North Carolina's future. So the 1985 plan's long gone. We're working on the 2030 plan. And really, what this represents for us is a plan we launched in 2013, so we're well underway. It's nonpartisan, it's business-led, it's an intentional plan to grow the economy, and our goal is to make North Carolina the #1 place to do business in the world. There's 4 things people like you have told us we have to get right if we intend to be the best state for business. And sitting here in a community college talking about talent seems kind of obvious, but education and talent is a critical component to North Carolina's present, past, and future. Being the #1 state, the #1 state for business means we have to be the top state for talent. So think how the world has changed from the slides I showed you a few minutes ago. We've moved from a situation where we had people without jobs. What we're facing now is jobs without people. Everywhere I travel, no matter what the community looks like, no matter what the unemployment rate is, the jobs without people problem is the problem. So how do we solve that? That's on our list of things to think about and talk about, but education and talent is one of the things we have to get right. The business climate also has to be competitive. As John and others will tell you, jobs don't go and jobs don't grow where the cost of doing business is too high and prohibitive. We've made some big progress in tackling some of the most daunting issues that were scaring businesses away from North Carolina. We'll talk about that. And then finally, I think you'll see this coming out of this facility too, thinking about entrepreneurship and innovation. We have to get serious about thinking about our next economy and can't get complacent that the companies we have, the businesses that were founded here, we need more of that. Because think about this, with 3 million more people coming to our state, we need to create 1 million new jobs, 1 million new jobs by 2030 to accommodate all that growth. So we need what John's talking about, all the businesses here growing and being successful and creating more jobs as well as attracting more companies to our state. So the good news is, sitting here as you launch your leadership event today, North Carolina business is providing leadership around the 4 big things that we think will grow and expand our economy.